One of the easiest mistakes we make is confusing what is familiar with what is safe. The strange thing about familiarity is that it never asks whether something is actually good for us. It only asks if we've seen it before. This is exactly why we can stay in jobs that drain us, routines that leave us completely unfulfilled, or situations we've long since outgrown. It's not because we're happy there, it's simply because we know exactly what tomorrow looks like. The discomfort is familiar, the frustration is familiar, even the quiet disappointment has a predictable rhythm to it. And somehow, over time, that predictability starts to masquerade as safety. We tell ourselves that if we already know what to expect, at least we won't be caught off guard. We convince ourselves that a known misery is better than an unknown risk. But that is the trap. Predictability and safety are not the same thing. Just because a path is worn down doesn't mean it's leading you anywhere good. Sometimes we avoid changing our lives not because the new path is inherently dangerous, but because the old path is just comfortable enough to tolerate. We're simply choosing the exhaustion we already know over the uncertainty we don't. It makes sense why we do it. The unknown is a terrifying space. There are no guarantees when we try something new, make a big decision, or step into a different chapter. But we forget that there are also no guarantees that staying exactly where we are will protect us. Staying still carries its own risk. The risk of looking back years from now and wondering what lay beyond the fence we built. That's why it is worth pausing to ask, are we staying because we are truly safe, or because it's just what we've gotten used to? Because we deserve to know if we're actually safe, and we can't change direction until we're honest about where we're standing. The biggest shift doesn't happen when we suddenly become fearless. It happens when we stop calling our comfort zones safe and recognize them for what they really are. A habit we are finally ready to break.